spot. You say we know you not talking that with a start, yeah. But you ain't hot, yeah. You don't get guap, no, you ain't on top, yeah. I love the way it blow up the spot. You say we know you not talking that with a start, yeah. But you ain't hot, yeah. You don't get guap, no, you ain't on top, yeah.
You're going to be playing with your My Player in the park.
Oh, for sure.
And you have a chance to get that NBA logo.
I might do that, but, you know, a lot of people talk trash to me on the mic.
You
so.
want to stay incognito?
Yeah, I want to stay just for a little bit, at least.
You might be able to get an NBA logo above your head. How do you feel about that?
That's big.
Traffic making its way across the Bay Bridge between San Francisco and Oakland, California. Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. And on tap tonight, it's the Golden State Warriors going up against the Miami Heat. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo is a first-time All-Star in 2020. He was the 14th pick in 2017. And he said, whoever gets drafted, you want to play the right way. My situation was different. I had to sit. You gain experience and reps during practice. Once you get to do it in the game, the leash gets longer and you get to become who you want to be. Kevin, he's become one of the best young big men.
All right, thank you, David. So the opening lineup for the Heat, they've got Oladipo, Trevor Ariza out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. And for Golden State, Curry and Clay, the Splash Brothers, in the backcourt. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Draymond Green, and it's Wiseman in at the center position. Plenty of experience, Greg, on the floor tonight. How does that shape what we're about to see, do you think?
You know, Kevin, this is one of those games where guys are going to be smart out on the floor. They're going to be in the right positions to make plays. And honestly, this could come down to who makes the bigger, tougher shots.
And what a scorer Butler is, an effective shooter who capitalizes in a variety of ways.
Curry finds Green, and it's Green with the jam.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Curry against Oladipo. And Adebayo throws it down hard.
And when Oladipo makes passes like that, his team kicks into a whole new gear offensively.
Curry from deep three-point land, from beyond the arc, and then some.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now the Heat with it.
And given his style, it feels like Curry could play as long as he wants.
Why not? The thing you never lose is your jump shot. Plus, Steph, he can beat you with instinct, awareness, rather than relying on his explosive athleticism. And if his team keeps their offensive style of play, no, he can play for forever.
Now here's Curry. Victor Oladipo unable to get his last shot to go. Lets it go from deep, and it's Stephen Curry with a 3. Curry's got 6.
He's going to play his game the way he wants to for a long time. Because even when Curry gets older, even when he can't jump and can't run, he will never lose that jump shot. I mean, jump shots never get old.
Now Wiggins, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Thompson for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Robinson finds Oladipo. Looking to end the run. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, even a slight movement is going to catch a ref's eye. I mean, they're trained to focus on that.
Kelly Oubre's checked in for the Warriors. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for the Heat. Dragic comes in for Victor Oladipo. Here's Curry. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Curry passes to Wiseman. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one is off. And the Warriors with some changes. Toscano's checked in. And it's Kent Bazemore in for Wiggins. The Heat also changing it up. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. And it's Iguodala in for Trevor Ariza. Now here's Dragic. Butler goes in. Had the space there, but it's offline.
Now, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
Pass to Wiseman. Now here's Bazemore. Defense right on him. Pass to Poole. Jacks up a 3, and the 3 ball is good.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Yeah, it's all about establishing a rhythm. I mean, you start to see it fall, you begin to believe.
Here's Hero. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Who's back up? Here's Dedmon. It's deflected, and he's able to get it back. Shot's good by Iguodala.
Oh, he has the classic J. Iggy still got it all these years after entering the league.
Bazemore on the wing. It's hauled in by Hero. Down low, here's Butler. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Butler's got 6.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. Warriors lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And for anyone who thinks this game isn't about hard work, listen to Steph Curry.
I can't tell you how many shots I've taken in my life. And
as we know, Greg, Steph comes from a family of great shooters. It's in the blood.
But as you said, it's about the work. NBA players have had tons of kids. Most don't make it in this league. Steph is on his way to being one of the best to ever grace the hardwood.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Just stretching out the floor that first, they had the defense scrambling.
But just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, we've got Wiseman. Klay Thompson is out there with Kent Bazemore. Then there's Oubre, and it's Toscano in at the 4 slot. And we hear a player's attacking rehab. You know, Greg, by all accounts, Klay took it to another level.
He said he hadn't stopped working since the 3rd day after the NBA Finals. There was even some talk of him coming back toward the end of the year. But the Warriors quickly shut that down, knowing how much he means to this franchise.
Oh, he just caught the defense, not Klay, with the exclamation point.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
And that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many of the guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
Confidence from that deep, unmatchable. That's Steph Curry.
There's the pass to Adebayo. To halt the run. Here's none. And he lays it straight in.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Curry passes to Thompson. Back to Curry. Fires for three. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got the lead up to 13 now for the Warriors.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
Here's Adebayo. Can't get it to fall. Warriors leading by 13. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target with his three. Oladipo against Curry. Oladipo, good.
Just sheer determination. The contact was there, but Oladipo showing real toughness gutting through it.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Both teams will make substitutions. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. Curry against Oladipo. Pulls up on the elbow, and he hits the jumper for two. Curry's got 14 points for the game.
A gorgeous shooting form. I mean, Curry, the quick release. He's getting it done from mid-range.
Here's Hero. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. And here's the fast break. Oladipo leading the way. It's good. Ariza's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Miami.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
And the basket by Curry.
I always enjoy watching the chef go to work. I mean, he's a pure scorer. He fills it up from everywhere.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Robinson for three. Draymond Green pulls it in. Warriors leading by 12. Fires the three. And that's good. Steph Curry for three. Curry's got 20 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Oladipo taking his time here. He with the block. The shot comes out. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors.
Thanks, guys. Andrew, what do you like about the way the team's playing so far?
We're competitive right now. We're going after. Every possession we're going hard.
We'll see if that continues in the second half, Andrew. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. The first half was all about Stephen Curry. He had 20 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 assist. He's got one of those streaks going lately where it doesn't seem like he can be stopped. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, we're seeing what makes Steph Curry special. He's not beating you with size or playing above the rim. He's dissecting you and your defense with skill and creativity.
And over to Shaq. What'd you think about Miami?
Well, there are a few areas they need to improve, but perimeter defense.
And that'll do it.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
On the court for the Heat, Trevor Ariza out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Adebayo in its center. Outside Robinson. Back to Oladipo. Passes to Butler. 5 to shoot. Over Thompson. Butler, no good.
golden opportunity that he can't make good on. Maybe a wake-up call to the D, though. They can't leave him alone like that.
It's Curry outside. Another three for Golden State.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
The Heat trail by 21.
And looking at Curry's stats, one thing that jumps out, and it may be a little surprising, for the last 3 seasons, he's averaged over 5 rebounds a game.
And those rebounding numbers, GA, just speak to Curry's overall impact.
And when you look at Steph's size and the amount of time he spends on the perimeter, there's no way he should be cleaning the glass like that. But you can't teach heart and you can't teach instinct, and he has both.
Catching up on the changes with Miami. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Ariza. And it's Dragic in for Robinson. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. He continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. Here's Oladipo. Pass to Adebayo. Dedmon trying to break free. Gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
A different look for Miami. Iguodala comes in for Bam Adebayo. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Victor Oladipo. Bazemore on the wing. Defended by Nunn. Here's Oubre. Bazemore for 3. Traps in the tray. Bazemore's got his second basket of the night. Greg, 11 years for you in the NBA. You had to have some favorite players that you played besides and with.
You know, it's a great call, and there were a ton of them. A few guys, though, Wilson. Gary Payton, I got a chance to play with Gary for a year and have known him. We used to go at it in high school, and it's really about his personality. This is a guy that constant chatter, practice on the court. That's what fed his confidence. Charles Oakley, another guy, he would run through a wall or through you to win a game. And then Scottie Pippen later in my career, just a winner and somebody who I competed against for many years, but then having the opportunity to play with up close, I got a greater appreciation for his skill set.
Buries the long-range jumper. Bulls got 6 points.
3-pointers are killing them at this point. And they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Dragic the pass to Dedmon. Outside Butler. Pass to Dragic. Now Dedmon. Shoots over Oubre. Again, the miss by the Heat.
That's the only way to hold him in check. He's got it inside. You got to have a body on him right away.
And that one is good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Iguodala. That's tipped. Dragic against Oubre. Dragic with some nice D.
He usually takes advantage of D like that. Should have been a simple layup.
Green with the block.
And there's the standout D of Green again. Excellent at utilizing his length to turn away shots.
Miami shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And Iguodala no good on that one. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. Back to Oubre. It'll count. And the miss. And so it's the Golden State Warriors leading by a full 31 points at the... And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. The Heat shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. Steph Curry's out there with Lee. Then it's Eric Pascal. And it's Toscano in at the 3 slot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Hero, no good. Now Curry. From deep. Offensive rebound. It's stolen by Ariza. At the elbow, it's Iguodala. That shot, no good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. It's Curry outside. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And it's slammed in by Ariza.
Oh, you got to respect the fearlessness of Ariza, slamming it through in style.
Curry outside. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
Oh, they get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be giving him.
Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
With strong athleticism, Adebayo can finish just about any lob with his large catch radius.
Launches it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ariza. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this 4th quarter. Lee left side. Here's Hero. It's Oladipo on the wing.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. No good on the second free throw. And we're around 2 minutes into the 4th quarter here. Oladipo against Lee. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
And you got to be aware of Oladipo. Consistent at looking to score, especially in these kinds of ways.
Thompson way outside. The long distance 3 is buried.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Hero passes to Okpala. Here's Oladipo, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Golden State's gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. The pass to Pascal. Back to Thompson. Top of the key, Looney. Just 4 to shoot. Pascal's shot is off. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 8 here in the 4th quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
Their shot blocking turned out to give them a big advantage in this game.
Yeah, excellent defense around the rim there, Kevin. That they were disciplined and focused.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Steph Curry.
No fatigue in this fella tonight. Tireless, grinding out every possession and leading their offense.
Curry can't get it to go.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from 3-point range. This is not a 4th quarter he's going to want to remember.
29 seconds left in the game.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
And that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
He's perfect from the line this time. Now here's Curry. Over none. Off target with that shot. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
I'm getting paid. I'm charged up, that's triple A, double digit J. At 23, mixed with Minute Maid. A flea, you got a problem, you could catch this fate. Just take a seat, I'm about my bread like a bakery. I've been the best, that's for the set. I'm Chef Boyardee. From the Midwest, that's to the death. Ain't no around me. They about that like
a lot. Getting out here, getting the feel for the game again. It's been a while since we played 5-on-5, so getting the feel for that, getting my feet under myself, and then having fun with a crowd and people in the crowd, and people yelling and cheering on big plays, things like that. It's been good to hear.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports.
Hey, Kevin,
It might indeed, David. Well said. Thank you for that report. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Harden out there with Irving. Then there's Harris. And it's Durant. And it's Griffin in at the 5 down low. And for Dallas, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Luka Doncic out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Finney Smith in at the 3.
Well, the size and height of Kevin Durant makes him a prime threat to throw it down. You've got to keep him out of the paint.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber.
Refs calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Doncic feeling it out. Outside Hardaway. No good from outside. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Here's Doncic following the basket by Kyrie Irving. And it's Doncic missing. First quarter, just over a minute played. Harden the pass to Harris. Hardaway with the steal. Doncic with it.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Irving's shot is good.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Good on the bucket.
Boy, what body control from the Slovenian forward. Doncic comfortable taking on all challengers.
The basket counts and 1. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy. In such a rhythm right now. Feathery touch. He's lighting them up.
Harden against Doncic. For Brooklyn, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. The 3 from KD hits the three-point bomb. KD's got 5.
It doesn't matter the zip code. Kevin Durant, when he steps over the half-court line, is in his trigger range. My goodness.
Now, here's Doncic. 1:10 left to play here in the first. 6 to shoot. Outside Hardaway. The Mavericks rebound. Here's Finney-Smith. No good from the wing.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Now, here's Doncic. Pass to Porzingis. Dallas moving it around. Hardaway, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've got.
Here's Doncic, following the basket by Blake Griffin. Outside Hardaway. Will it go? That doesn't go either for Hardaway. Irving attacking. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
What a... And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Brooklyn now, Green is out there with Durant. Then there's Brown, and it's Claxton in at the 5 spot. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. Powell trying to free himself up. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Powell's got his first points of the night. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And a 5-star recruit coming out of high school. Powell had an excellent college career, yet he fell to the second round of the draft. Didn't even hear his name called as he was selected during a commercial break.
On the wing, Green passes it to Claxton. He dishes it to Brown. Shoots. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. KD on the wing. Shoots over Doncic. Durant, no good. And GA, even when he did arrive to the NBA, it took Powell a while to latch on.
You know, traded a couple times in his first year. He was assigned and recalled 10 times in about a month with Boston's D-League affiliate. Finally found...
Oh! You've got to be kidding.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Now Doncic, and good that time.
Kick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
KD against Doncic. KD draws the double. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
1:27 left to play here in the second quarter. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Zinkas, he's checked in for Powell. Maxi Kleber comes in for Nicolo Melli. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Doncic. Hardaway is subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. So it'll be James Harden shooting. Tim Hardaway picks one up. The Nets have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
And the way Harden plays the game, incredible. So much energy and really as creative as they come.
Hardaway against Irving. Hardaway, no good.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And here's Harden for 3. Porzingis with the rebound. Mavericks trailed by 17. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Finney-Smith kicks to Porzingis. Richardson against Harden. Richardson gets a wide open look. Brooklyn with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And Harden with the stuff.
You love the leadership of Kyrie Irving from the lead guard position. Yes, he's looking to score, but he's adept at finding the open teammate.
A dominating first half of basketball. And so, all right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Kyrie Irving was red hot to start the first. He had 11 points. Well, we know he's a magician on the court. Kenny had... That's all for now.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Kyrie Irving in this game, he has been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
Kleber is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Doncic. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 spot. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. Basket counts. Durant's got 9.
Well, he's so effective close to the rim because Kevin Durant has the size, he has the feel, and he knows he can score at will.
Here's Doncic. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And the jam by Harden.
And once Harden has momentum behind him, watch out. They love seeing the beard flush it down there with some power.
Mavericks trailed by 19. Outside Hardaway. Doncic outside. To the inside. Porzingis. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3. Terrific play calling. Everything clicking out of the gates here.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
On the Mavericks with some changes. Cauley Stein comes in for Maxi Kleber. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And then for Brooklyn, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Bruce Brown comes in for Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden.
Well, you have got to love the versatility of Kristaps Porzingis. unbelievable shooting touch at 7'3", can also be a monster on the defensive end. Good luck, future of the NBA.
And finished off by KD.
You can see why they go to this guy so often. More often than not, he's going to be very efficient like he is right here.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. Not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And that one's good, Irving.
You want to talk about a perfect performance? He hasn't missed a shot all night. Incredible.
Doncic dishes to Cauley Stein. Had a hand on it. Dinwiddie against Hardaway. And he makes that one. Irving's got 7 now in this quarter. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
Melly is checked in for Dallas. Josh Richardson comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And the Nets making a change here as well. Green's checked in.
Timeout. How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
And the Mavericks call time here. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, we can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that 2-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop. Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
Team on the rise, David. Thank you so much. The 3 for Doncic. Rebound, Brooklyn. KD's got 5 rebounds tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Willie Cauley-Stein. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Nicolo Melli. And then for Brooklyn, Griffin comes in for Kevin Durant. And James Harden subbed in for Dinwiddie. Nobody near Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Dallas shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line, so that's a nice all-around effort.
Porzingis is checked in for Dallas. And the Nets also making a change. Harris is checked in for Brown. And Doncic gets it to go.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
18 feet out, and he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Brooklyn ahead, up. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for the Nets getting the 4th quarter going. We've got Green, Harden out there with Irving. Then there's Griffin, and it's Harris. And wow, that was a strong dunk.
That is nice. And the strength from the big man. Griffin just refusing to quit and muscling it in. Wow.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Hardaway's checked in.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Here's Finney Smith, rebounded by the Nets. Griffin's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Irving. The shot, no good. And it's Dallas the other way. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league. Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose. I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
Timeout called the Nets. Nets leading by 22. Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Yeah, just constantly attacking the paint. Harden does not settle.
And so it's Dallas with it. Doncic outside. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Porzingis. That 3 off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Irving. The drive by Green. No good on that one. Nice D from Porzingis. Now the Mavericks moving it up. He can't get that one. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Griffin inside. No good on the shot. The Mavericks have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
And when you watch Hardaway shoot, one thing that stands out, he has a very quick release.
And Greg, that's what makes the jumper very tough to contest, especially when he's dialing it up from range. You have to stay connected to this guy defensively. It's not easy to do with the other weapons on this team.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Willie Cauley-Stein, he's checked in for Porzingis. Powell comes in for Maxi Kleber. Burke, he's checked in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Doncic.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Cauley-Stein, a tremendous athlete and a dynamic finisher. And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Nets.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Kyrie Irving.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
And Doris, make no mistake about it, Spencer Dinwiddie is looking to score, an instant offense type of player.
And Spencer Dinwiddie knows what his role is, and he plays it perfectly. He can go a little hot and cold for stretches, but he doesn't let it affect him. Dinwiddie's always going to provide that offensive punch that's so critical for you.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Marjanovic checked in for Dallas. Dallas with the ball. Work kicks to Brunson. It's tipped, and they get it back. The first free throw is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball, bringing it up now for the Nets. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. 27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Jordan against Brunson. Chalk up 2 there. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Dinwiddie. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie. Brunson against Johnson. Now here's Brunson. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the...
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is...
I hit the booth and make an anthem. Came from hopping turnstiles to jumping out the fan. I left out, then came back to the with a chick. They got no room to breathe cause my